Hi friends, I just wanted to give a quick update on our 1 week old Nubian goats. The mom has been pretty good for the most part, feeding her babies. She doesn't let them eat all the time, but she lets them eat and they're doing great and they seem really healthy. And so it got me worried. Was there something wrong? I've been worried about so many different things, but I think it's just that she wants to feed them when she fills up, and then she'll let them eat, and then she just doesn't want them eating all the time, I feel like. So I'm very pleased at how well they're doing. So we had the vet out the day before they were born, and she did an ultrasound. She wasn't able to tell us like when she was due, so we didn't really know the due date. But come to find out, the next day our babies were born, and the mom pretty much did all the work on her own, which was amazing. I came out, she had already birthed them. She was drying them off. The problem was that she wasn't nursing them well. So basically what I had to do, I came out and she was trying to kill the female, the light brown one. And so what I did is I put the female in a cage right inside the barn. I never took the baby outside the barn. I kept her right next to the mom inside the barn at all times, and then I came out every 2 hours to check on the baby. I would hold down my goat every 2 hours to let the baby eat, and I made sure she ate for about 5 minutes. Sometimes it was a little bit more than 5 minutes. And then when I came out after like doing it maybe 4 times, oh, and I also wiped her teats off for the first like 4 or 5 times, but I feel like they weren't eating on her until the one of the first times I wiped her teats off. Then they started eating on her more. And see if I can get a little bit better lighting. So then I feel like they were eating on her more after I initially wiped off her teats. So I wonder if there was something on one of them that they didn't like, and then I would just hold her down for like about I'd hold her down for the first 2 or 3 times. And then after that, she was awesome. And when I came out at like 5 or 7 in the morning, you want to get on, sweetie? Look at this. So then when I came out, she had gotten the container open, the dog cage open, and the baby was just out there. And I was like thinking like, oh my gosh, I was so worried about the baby, but she was doing fine. And so after that, I never caged her again. I let the baby out, and there's been a few times where she kind of like takes her head softly at her, but not hard. And so we just watched her really close that next day, and they've been great. They're doing so well. I'm very pleased at how these babies are doing. I mean, I feel like I couldn't have got a better outcome for a first-time mom and whatnot. I was so worried about, am I doing it right? Like, how do I go about when she was trying to kill the baby? What do I do? And I was trying to search all the videos. I was trying to figure it out on my own. And anyways, but I feel like putting the cage in there and keeping the baby away from her and then coming out every 2 hours, which was extremely exhausting, but it was better than like having to milk her and then bottle feed. It was so much better. Anyways, I'm so grateful that she took the baby back and she hasn't, done those things. Like, I think she didn't like the baby eating on her at the beginning, and so that's the initial when I had held her down. You want to see? When I held her down, then I feel like after the 2 or 3 times, then it was easier on the mom. So she didn't, and I noticed her tummy was hurting a lot, and you could hear her stomach every time they would like go to nurse, and I don't think she liked that. And so I did give her Tums. So I gave her a Tum, and then I waited several hours, and then I gave her another one, and that seemed to help a lot. So yeah, like, I'm grateful that you guys are here. Please subscribe and follow us on an update here in a few days or a week. I will give an update on these babies. I believe that the AI did 3 weeks ago took, so it seems like they didn't go into heat. I'm not 100% sure, but I would say that I'm like 90. I really do think that they took. So we will have babies here in May. Clove, our other Nubian, is over there with the cows, our Nubian buck, and I'm hoping that she'll get pregnant. I'm not sure she's not, but if she is, she's only a month or two along because we can't tell just yet. So hopefully, with her being over there with him, hopefully I gave them about a month away from each other. I'm hoping that they can figure that out so that we can get babies again in 6 months, and then that will be a great time for Nutmeg to get ready to get pregnant again. Also, one more update I had was I have been logging the woods. You can see kind of, we just got pig feed today, but I've been working on the section over here, and that's really coming along. And then the kids and I worked on the section over there, and we may have a logger coming in here soon. I just walked the land with a logger, and we are hoping to maybe just log the woods. You can see some of these sections are really bad. They have a lot of work to be done on them, and we did this little part and it took us a couple days last fall, but there's a lot of deadfall in here. But we also have a lot of good trees that we would like to log and get a little extra money from. So that's something that's coming up soon. Glad you're following along, and we will talk to you soon. Yo, Nutmeg. Since you're the mommy? Yeah. Hi.
Oh, they all trying to. Mommy, that's girl goat. She was trying to jump on the big feeder right here. They're all trying to get up. Oh. No, sorry.
Oh, you're just adorable.
Up there. They try to jump on that thing.
Hi.
They try to jump on that feeder thing.
Okay. Don't eat